What is good, Crush Nation, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be rebuilding the Phoenix Suns. Now, last video we did the Miami Heat, traded for Jimmy Butler, and now today I wanted to transfer over to Phoenix and get a point guard to pair with Devin Booker. As we all know, Phoenix has been searching for a point guard this offseason after trading Brandon Knight, so it's something we got to look for while we're doing this video. But obviously for the roster, we have Devin Booker, TJ Warren, DeAndre Ayton, Trevor Ariza, Josh Jackson, Rashawn Holmes, Tyson Chandler, Ryan Anderson, Troy Daniels, Mikal Bridges, Dragon Bender, Isaiah Cannon, Darrell Arthur, Eli Okobo, D'Anthony Melton, and that's pretty much rounds up the roster. So for the rotation that I want to run, I want Devin Booker still at the point guard for now until we pair him up with someone else. Josh Jackson at the 2, which I think I can work with for now. Ariza at the 3, TJ Warren at the 4, and Ayton at the 5. I think we can roll with this, although 2K kind of has the rotation kind of weirded up right now. So we're going to go with, let's go back to what we wanted it at. And obviously I'm going to go ahead and fix this up real quick. And then we'll have a good rotation. So we're going to move Okobo out of the rotation completely. I kind of want to start Mikal Bridges for now. And then Warren, I kind of want Warren coming off the bench just because I think he's more suited to come off the bench. And we got Booker, Mikal Bridges, Trevor Ariza, Ryan Anderson. Although maybe Mikal Bridges should come off the bench as well, just because Josh Jackson, I believe, deserves some starting minutes. Ryan Anderson looks like he's going to start this season. So we got a 9-man rotation, which is fine. And I like how it's looking. So we can roll with that. And then let's just give Josh Jackson some starting minutes. And I think we'll be good. So other than that, guys, I think I like the rotation and how it looks. Devin Booker is going to be playing the point guard this season, but keep in mind, after this season, we should be grabbing a point guard for Devin Booker to pair up with him moving forward. Devin Booker averages 29 points on the season, leading the way for the Phoenix Suns. Josh Jackson with 14.5. Also there, DeAndre Ayton had a 14-10 rookie year, 2 blocks per game, TJ Warren with 13, and Mikal Bridges with 11 off the bench. And we also secured a 7th spot in the Western Conference playoffs. So that's not bad at all. I like the idea of being in the Western Conference playoffs, but let's see if we can beat the Houston Rockets in the first round. Obviously, we're not expecting anything too crazy here because we are still rebuilding at this time. But if we could push the Rockets to 7 games, that's going to help our confidence in the future. And we do. We push the Rockets to 7 games. But obviously, we got to see who wins the championship. And then we're going to see what we need to do this offseason. Trade going down this offseason, Ryan Anderson and a 2nd round pick to the Los Angeles Clippers to get rid of Ryan Anderson's massive contract. We get Marco Bellinelli in return. Not a bad return for Ryan Anderson. I mean, really, no one should be wanting his contract, but I got to make sure his contract gets out of here because we're going to be getting a all-star point guard here soon. We have our 3 point guard candidates in line. Now, it just depends if we're going to be able to pry D'Angelo Russell away from the Brooklyn Nets. I really hope we're going to be able to. I feel like Kemba Walker is basic, so D'Angelo Russell and Devin Booker are actually best friends in real life, so can we? And they decided to match the offer sheet that we have given. But I really don't want to go with Kemba Walker. I think that is, I don't know, I feel like I just get Kemba Walker in the past before many times. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is actually go with an alternative route. And I'm actually going to go ahead and trade TJ Warren. Again, let's go with Okobo or something like that and D'Anthony Melton. I don't know what is going to get us out here, but I want to try an alternative route and maybe find a point guard in the trade market. And hopefully we can find somebody. I'm not sure if there's going to be anybody that pops up. Spencer Dinwiddie is not the kind of point guard I'm looking for. I really just want to land an all-star point guard next to Devin Booker, and Kemba Walker might be my only hope at this point. Which, like I said, I really don't want to go with Kemba Walker, but it looks like that might be what I have to do. So Kemba Walker, you might actually be welcome to the Phoenix Suns. So let's get you on the team as we need a point guard. So Kemba Walker and Devin Booker in the backcourt, I don't think is going to be too terrible. So we're going to roll with that. And I think our offseason here is done. And I love the way this roster is looking. We make the playoffs once again, but at what cost? We're only the 8th seed. And for the stats, I mean, this is what we got for the player stats. We have Devin Booker with 25, Kemba Walker with 19. And DeAndre Ayton with 16. So, I mean, still, we're pretty decent, but this isn't getting us anywhere. We're at 42 and 40 once again. We're facing the Golden State Warriors in the first round, so, I mean, not a lot we can do. If we somehow beat the Warriors in the first round, I will go crazy, but we are up 2-1 on them. We go up 3-1, and if we... Okay. Alright, maybe our team is good. We just beat the best team in the league. They have... I mean, I guess they lost to Marcus Cousins, but still. I mean, come on, that's still pretty impressive to beat that team. So, you know what? Alright, but now we're facing the Denver Nuggets, so if we can beat the Golden State Warriors, I mean, it is time to win the championship, basically. We're up 1-0 on the Denver Nuggets. We're up 2-0. And just like that, they win one game. We're up 3-1. Can we move on to the Western Conference Finals? And we are in the Western Conference Finals in 6 games. So, 8th seed. And we are in the Western Conference Finals. Let's see if we can do it again against Oklahoma City Thunder. They're up 1-0 on us. They're up 2-0. They're up 3-0. And just like that, we're down 3-0 to start the series. Can we come back? That is the thing. Give less minutes. Let's see if we can come back and win this series. Hopefully we can. Just because we're down 3-0 doesn't mean nothing. And just like that, not a lot we can do. 101 to 94. Kemba Walker with 34 points. And then 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Josh Jackson with 21, 3 and 3. Devin Booker kind of needs you to show up in a game like this, but it's okay. I mean, we were down 3-0, so I don't know how much we're going to come back. But guys, I mean, an 8th seed appearance to the Western Conference Finals is pretty successful, but it is time to win a championship. It is time to get a good seeding in the Western Conference, because you can't do that every time. So we got to make sure this offseason goes well. Obviously, we don't really need to do too much, but I like how our roster is looking for now. But Kemba Walker, like I said, I didn't want to go with Kemba Walker, but the fact that we got him isn't a bad thing either. So let's see if there's any potential trade for Kemba Walker out there. I don't think I'm going to be trading him. I'm just curious if there is. Ricky Rubio, Darren Collison, Will Barton, Miles Turner, Drew Holiday. We get Drew Holiday, we get Andre Drummond. Drew Holiday, pretty much the same thing. I mean, Drew Holiday's, who's better? Let me know down in the comment section below. Drew Holiday or Kemba Walker? I'm going to go with Drew Holiday just because of his defense, but I love Kemba Walker as well. But like I said, I'm just going to leave it. Kemba Walker and Devin Booker in the backcourt is fine. And for the rookie signing, I skipped over the draft, but it's all right. DeAndre and Josh Jackson, Mikal Bridges, bring all them back. And that's about it. Qualifying offers, Dragon Bender and DeAnthony Melton. Yeah, we could definitely use both those guys back if needed. But now we look at the roster. Let's make sure we have our roster set. We got Kemba Walker, Okobo, Monte Morris, Devin Booker, Mikal Bridges, Josh Jackson, TJ Warren, right, Richie Berry. That must be who they selected in the draft. And then we got Daniel Gafford, DeAndre, and Rashawn Holmes. So now basically all we need to get back is a stretch big. Now, I don't know if we have money out there to actually, you know, get a stretch big if we renounce everybody. Yeah, we could probably. We could probably get a better stretch big in Dragon Bender if we wanted to. Should we go that route though? I don't know. Should I have done that? Do we have -1 point? Okay, I thought we'd get some cap space if I renounce all those guys. So maybe I shouldn't have done that, but that's all right. So for the power forward position, if we can get a better, I don't know if we can even afford one at this point, but Dario Saric, 4, you want to come? Yeah, I shouldn't have done what I did. I thought we'd get some money back. I guess apparently I was wrong. Pascal Siakam, Nigel Hayes, Markieff Morris. Markieff Morris, bring him back to Phoenix. He might, he declines. Okay. Trey Lyles, Maxi Kleber. Where's Dragon Bender? Obviously, that's like the most important piece to get back. If we can get him back, I'm not sure if we can get him back anymore. Now that I renounced his rights, I honestly thought I could get him back, but Michael Beasley wouldn't be bad either. Could go with him potentially if needed. Dragon Bender, let's go ahead and get him back. I'm gonna go ahead and sign him back, and then I'll see you guys at the end of next season. Messing around and just trying to, you know, trade for another all-star point guard, and I just got John Wall. Now, I offered quite a bit. I was really just messing around. I just was curious to see if I could land him, and we got John Wall paired up next to Devin Booker. So, I mean, wow. Okay, that was pretty insane. So now we got John Wall on the roster. Now, I'll show you guys the transaction. It was kind of quite a bit. I offered 3 first-round picks, so I'm kind of the Brooklyn Nets. We got Frank Kaminsky, TJ Warren, and Kemba Walker for John Wall. 3 first-round picks. It's kind of ridiculous. So I'm going all in on winning a championship this season. That might have been a really stupid trade, but John Wall in his prime next to Devin Booker. Will they work? I have no idea, but I kind of like the idea of John Wall next to Devin Booker more than Kemba Walker, and I wanted to do something different for you guys because Kemba Walker is so basic, I think. I mean, he's kind of an easy point guard to land. I'm going to try more along these rebuilds to get point guards, get players that we've never ever really seen on teams before, like players that are rare to trade for. Now, I had to offer quite a bit there to get them, but it was worth it. So John Wall, Devin Booker, Josh Jackson, Daniel Gafford, DeAndre Ayton, Mikal Bridges, Sean Holmes, Dragon Bender, and Akabo. So, I like this rotation other than I believe that Dragon Bender just stretches the floor a little bit more than you do Gafford. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have Dragon Bender in that rotation instead as the starting four. So, I love this team, and I think this puts our team on the next level. So, now that John Wall and Devin Booker are on a team together, how well will they do? John Wall is now the new leader of this team next to Devin Booker. Let's see if this Phoenix Suns team can win a championship. End off the video, we don't end up making the playoffs. We end up going 40-42 once again. So as a GM at this point, I'm out of here. I'm fired. I mean, I just traded our future for John Wall. Yes, he's still going to be here, but I had nothing to show for it in that very first season. But I think these two growing together, they'll obviously make the playoffs. 2K just kind of has some weird simulations sometimes, but John Wall is only going to make DeAndre Ayton better. He's only going to make Devin Booker better. I mean, John Wall is just a nice catalyst of the team, although he's talked bad on sometimes. I love John Wall, and I think he's a good point guard. But we can go ahead and see who's going to win the championship here, guys. I am very upset we didn't make the playoffs, but it's all right. 2K has its own way of doing things. Sometimes you get a good simulations, and sometimes you don't. It's just the way it is, but it's all good. No worries. Let's see. We got the Lakers and the Mavericks in the second round, and we also have Toronto and Chicago, Boston and Atlanta, Golden State and San Antonio, and it looks like Toronto and Boston over in the Eastern Conference Finals, which we are expecting to see this coming season, I would think, and then Los Angeles and San Antonio, which would be a nice matchup. It looks like DeMar DeRozan and Kawhi Leonard, or not Kawhi Leonard, DeMar DeRozan and LaMarcus Aldridge are going to lead the way, and it looks like the Spurs are going to win a championship one last time with Greg Popovich at the helm. But thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy, and subscribe if you haven't already. But this is Crushables, and I'm out. Peace.